In this video, we're going to focus on getting leads into the boberdoo system and the 3 pieces of information that a vendor or a firm from a landing page will need in order to post leads into your boberdoo system. Those 3 things are the API specs, the source value, and the API key. The API specs are found by going into settings and then API specs. Specifically for getting leads into the system, the API spec that we're looking for is the ping post lead API. This ping post lead API will allow you to send leads into the system using ping post or using the full post. Here you have the URL for the gateway and you have the URL for this lead type. If you're using a form, the only difference is that you will use mode equals full. Scrolling down, you have the API specs using JSON or XML if needed. Once you have the API specs, that second piece of information is the source value, and that can be found in your source/vendor settings. The source value is the name that you assign to this source. We suggest giving it a name that is descriptive and specific so that you know where a lead is coming from by looking at the source name. So once you have those API specs and then the source value here, the third piece of information that you need is the API key. And that is found in your Manage Vendors tab. You can click into each vendor profile by clicking on either the ID or on the pencil icon on the right side. And then once in the vendor's account window, you just click on the Show Hide API Key button. You can view the API key here, copy it, and if you provide that with the API specs and the source value, then your vendor should be able to integrate into your boberdoo system. You can also use the API key associated with your user account.